I got my financial aid package and saw how much loans I had to take for a school I got accepted into. And I was just like, I just can't pay that. I can't do that. I went to community college for a bit. And then I decided to go back to try university again. And even that cost was a lot. And I had to take out a private student loan in order to have a place to stay when I went to school. So I graduated in 2018 and I was serving at the time at a restaurant here in downtown Raleigh. 6 months later, I got my first phone call and bill for an amount that was a lot that I could not afford on working as a service industry while trying to pay rent, trying to pay for my car. I ended up calling my student loan carrier and they pitched to me a income-based repayment plan that lowered the amount of money I had to pay. But the amount that I had to pay was less than the interest that I was getting on my student loans. I agreed to it obviously because I had to pay it. I didn't want to go in default. I didn't want to mess up my credit or whatever. So I agreed to pay it and forever paid a small amount that did not chip away at the principal at all or the interest, and just the loan constantly accumulated more and more money over time. At the moment, because of the pandemic, the government has freezed all payments and interest onto it. So at the moment, I have not paid my student loans since March, well, since the last, the first COVID stimulus package. But I'm very concerned, honestly, about when they do go back into repayment and how much my life has changed a little bit since then. I have a new job and how much they expect me to pay based on my income. And I'm worried that it will be higher than what I can actually pay because they don't take into account, my private student loan or other personal things I have to pay for. They just base it on that single income. At the moment, I'm trying to work with as many people as I can to get the word out about what it's like to have student loans in today's economy and what it really does to the day-to-day person. And it's not just younger students coming out of school. It's actually a lot of older individuals who still have student loan debt and get their Social Security garnished because they have money they owe. It's preventing a lot of people from really starting a future, really investing in families, really investing in homes, and not starting a business. When people say that, oh, maybe you shouldn't have taken out all those loans or maybe you shouldn't have gone to college in the first place, I always say, what was I supposed to do? I grew up in Halifax County, one of the poorest counties in North Carolina. Only 50% of the homes there have broadband internet service. The thing is, in order to invest in my life and create a better life and hopefully come back to Halifax County and invest back into my community, was to get a higher education. And the only thing that led me to get that was government loans. I think the more that we connect with people, the more I share my story, hopefully more people come forward and share their story. And people who don't understand why $50,000 of student loan debt should be forgiven by Joe Biden, will probably join our side and understand what kind of economic turmoil we're going through by having to face off with these huge amount of debt numbers.